Hi everyone. I have two poems to share with you. This first one I did not write. It came my way through an email from a friend of a friend, and it was written by a young lady in response to a gentleman's "I'm just not that into you" email. And it is 100% not ironic. The first line is also the title of the poem. It's called Tony. The wine was good, music loud. I took my headphones out, and you offered me a drink. We held hands and left with your bros and caught a gypsy cab to Manhattan Ave and the street with the houses and the brick on the bottom and the vinyl siding on the top. And yours was the one with an oval glass window for our front door. Pretzel crumbs got on your duvet, which wasn't a duvet, and you were mad, but I didn't care. Your sheets were soft, though, like your skin, which was surprising. We made a good couple, if only for a night. Because you were small, and so am I. I told you I love you. Why was it so hard to hear? Will I ever learn to love again, Tony? The end. Great. That was the last line of the poem. This next poem is my own. It was inspired by and is dedicated to one of my roommates, who is not here right now. It is called Around the World in 80 Delegates. I stuffed into my duffel bag, business formal attire, then stopped and in the mirror sought my image to admire. Professional, I looked the part, my gap shirt slightly wrinkled, my polyester skirt hiked up, my eyes eagerly twinkled, as I prepared to go away for what they call a conference. 3 days, 3 nights, and luxury. Model UN, a pretense. An early morning coach bus ride was all that stood between myself and a potential flame with heat of Philippines. It took too many hours, but we had arrived at last. The Georgetown campus overflowed with suitors of my past. But nay, thought I, no more of these congressional page kind. I'll delegate myself to those of diplomatic mind. When the first session rolled around, I eyed an aisle of men, whom I resolved promptly to bet with Iraq, then Iran. Just after lunch, I chanced to meet the suave El Salvador, and Oman, let me tell you, I'd have gladly stayed for more. No time had I to reconvene when Denmark spotted me, and in the heat of passion, my Brazil had been set free, exposing some Nepal, and after that, even some Libya. Delegates showed up, along with Belgium and Namibia. I had more session to attend, and when I had to go, and relevantly just so. Norway, I cried. I must be gone. I'm head of ICJ. That's the Court of Justice for all you men of Lay. The afternoon was filled with the most subpar resolutions, delivered by a law not quite adept at elocution. A motion to invade Djibouti with the aid of Greece. A duo from Uzbekistan and Pakistan would do, but I was hungry for more, and Czech Republic too. Afghanistan, Turkmenistan, both of them I adored. But Kazakhstan, Tajikistan, at that point I grew bored. I set my sights on other shores, once who I'd yet to move. I'm thinking of the sinking island nation, Tuvalu. He had a name, and it was Chad, and I don't mean the country. He asked me for my number 2, but I mean, we'll see. Yeah, I digress, for there were more whose names I did not know. And as the lustful night approached, I found even more beaux. Bulgaria, Bolivia, and handsome Ethiopia. For Mozambique and Paraguay, I'm blaming my myopia. Slovakia, Slovenia, Somalia, Yemen. I couldn't choose, but what's the use? I do it all again. I'd even see the Holy See, he wasn't so devout. But Russia and Liberia, I could have done without. I slumbered in the arms of a most striking Singapore, and woke up to St. Kitts and Nevis sneaking through my door. Be gone, I yelled. I'm off to break my fast with Indonesia. And Kenya really showed up instead. That's right, Tunisia. Belize, who do you think you are? You'll not see with the likes of me, a gavel I have to rap. So back I went to ICJ, I must have smelled of musk. Though to be fair, I didn't care, I'd been a vet since dusk. And then the ETA showed up, those rugged, brawny Basques. They carried me out of the room while wearing their white masks. Poland and Fiji tried to stop them, but who are we kidding? I'd separate from Spain to keep those Vascos at my bidding. They went down to the Netherlands, and even farther, Finland. And Micronesia, they were not. I think you understand. St. Vincent and his Grenadines could not have better fared. Those Basques, they made me Monaco, and no one else compared. But as all good things come to pass, that romance had to end. Jordan was a bit sweet in me. I took him for a friend. Cambodia, Armenia, Croatia, and Bahrain. I thought I'd give them all a chance. Philos, don't abstain. Morocco and Moldova, they weren't so much my type. But the UK had nuclear arms that kept me up all night. Lithuania I couldn't stand, and same goes for Ukraine. Azerbaijan and the Divan, they're there, I can't complain. The Falkland Islands beckoned me, as you might imagine. And thus I spent my second night. Though much to my chagrin, I woke up with the PLO sitting beside the bed. They don't have active voting rights, but must they peek instead? Day 3 dragged on, and if it weren't for flirty Lebanon, I'd surely have waged war against both Malta and Bhutan. By dinner, it was hopeless, and I thought I'd met them all. But that was just before I saw Sri Lanka down the hall. He had just such a way with clauses. I couldn't resist. Nor could Germany or Japan, who joined in on our tryst. And then there was shy Serbia, a thorough gentleman. He sends a chile down my spine, right now, as he did then. The weekend closed with all my clothes all strewn about, you see. I found them here, but mostly there, and also in a tree. It did not matter in the end, for I received a t-shirt. Make diplomacy, not war. Its message was overt. Perhaps I never learned the names of many nation-states, although without a doubt I had some quite heated debates. But there were many delegates that weekend I subpoenaed. And then there were those others. Don't cry for me, Argentina.